Hello and welcome to all of our viewers from around the world. We have quite a game in prospect here, just waiting for the players to emerge, and we will be underway. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I'll choose Per Mertesacker. He's got his critics, but when he's got his determined head on, he's far more decisive in dealing with trouble, and so he should be at 6.5 feet tall.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. And the defence can get it clear. Looks to thread it through. Debuchy. And it's Walcott. Where to from here? Azpilicueta. Azar. Costa. With the ball through. Mertesacker pushes it out wide. Courtois catches it safely. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oscar. And it's Oscar. Looks like a good ball through. It's out for a goal kick. Diego Costa with a beautifully timed run. Cazorla with a long pass out wide. Big chance, corner. It's Alexis Sanchez! It's a loose ball. Has a hit! Just a whisker away. But not by that far. Cahill gets it away. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they go once more. Cazorla goes for the cross. Good delivery, no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Pedro. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Koscielny gets good distance on it. Matic. Azpilicueta. Hazard. Diego Costa. Now it's Welbeck. And it's Sanchez. Alexis Sanchez plays a clever pass. Ramirez. Hazard. Will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azpilicueta. Still goalless at the moment. Walcott. Debuchy. That'll be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Ramirez. It's a long forward pass. Ramirez. Cazorla. Alexis Sanchez. Ball's out on the left now. Tries a through ball. It is a corner. loose. Monreal gets into some space. Get a throw in. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. And the ball is out of play. And it's Diego Costa. Now it's Hazard. Hazard! Oh, he's really drilled it. Debuchy. Walcott. Debuchy. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. Azpilicueta. Throw in. Matic. Hazard. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Diego Costa. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. There it is!
And grabbing that opening goal so close to half-time too affords them that extra little psychological edge. And when it's one of your main men that's doing the damage, it just grows the togetherness and it grows the spirit.
There is the half-time whistle.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. Second half gets underway.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see.
Matic. And it's Pedro. Ramsey did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Now it's Costa. Pedro, chip through. Hazard gets it back. That's gone a long way up and away. Walcott. Cazorla. Monreal, and it's Cazorla. Walcott. So still just a goal between them. Hazard. They've scored near to half-time to make it 1-0. Ramirez. Alexis Sanchez. Monreal. Cazorla. Walcott. And it's Walcott. Welbeck. Alexis Sanchez passes it through. And that's a goal kick. Mesut Ozil. Now it's Welbeck. Wilshere. Now it's Giroud. Debuchy. He's looking unstoppable here. And Welbeck! Azpilicueta. Hazard. Now the pass. Tried to play it through.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Played in by Mesut Ozil. Well, he would surely have scored there more times than not. Matic. Deftly done. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. And it's Hazard. Looks to slip it through. You could just about hear the collective sigh there. They know they got away with one. Mesut Ozil. Wilshere. Cahill positions himself well and cuts it out. Remy. Ramsey tries a long pass towards the front. It's Ozil. Goes wide. Oxlade-Chamberlain! They've scored! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, that goal just serves to give them the momentum and psychological edge now at this stage, but for me, they've got to chase a winner.
It's Hazard. Looks like a good ball through. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
That was very, very close. He was just offside.
Gets it upfield. Pedro. Mesut Ozil with the ball through. It's hit the upright. Shoots! What a wonderful goal! And look who gets the final say!
And it's no accident when this kind of thing happens. Top players are elevated to such a level because they have the will to keep.
And that is that. And in the end, it got away. They just weren't allowed to build on their lead. They lost their lead, and they lost the game. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, remembering what the feeling was like, I can only sympathise with the losers of any derby. It's a horrible experience, and I doubt you'll see these players out in the town tonight. I think it'll be more of a night in, licking a few wounds.
The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And that gets things running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flow in his game and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Azpilicueta drives forward with purpose. Costa! Oscar. So who's he picking out? It's Willian! Oh, surely! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal!
Oh, that is a shame. Sometimes, unfortunately, it happens, but nobody likes to concede a goal like that. Listen, an early goal would very much have been on their agenda, but for the skipper to score it in his own net, believe me, that wasn't part of the plan. He has to just brush it aside now and lead his team back into this match.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Arteta. Oscar. Willian looks to dink one in. Ivanovic tries to pick out a teammate. He's there to get rid. Looking to force his way through. And it's Willian. Alexis Sanchez tries to dink it in. Now it's Oxlade-Chamberlain. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Can he go all the way? Yes, he can!
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, we thought that this one would be close between two strong sides like this, and I think that just goes to prove it.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Well positioned to make that interception. Oscar. Azar. Where to from here? Costa gets it, and now what? Diego Costa. You can get that clear. Azpilicueta. Ramsey with a good steal, well played. Azpilicueta. Hazard. Promising cross. How about it? They've done it! And they get themselves in front! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Look, I don't want to take anything away from the finish, because he ghosted his way into position, but where was the communication in that defence? Who was taking charge? Nobody.
Willian. Now it's Costa. Oscar. Wilshere. Alexis Sanchez. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Giroud. Azar. Looks like a good ball through. Ramsey looking to run onto it. He's dealt with that well. Alexis Sanchez! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's Piliqueta. Now it's Hazard. Played into the middle. And it's Ramirez. Oscar. Can he find a finish now? Debuchy. Hazard. That's Piliqueta. Play for a throw. And it's Azpilicueta. Now it's Hazard. Oscar. It's Oscar! Away from immediate danger. Williams cross. He scores! And with that goal comes comfort. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, it's contact.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half.
Look, it's always embarrassing when you score an own goal, but I think the team need to just put it behind them and get on with it in the second half.
The start of the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Ramirez. Hazard. Azpilicueta with the ball through. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Costa. Oscar. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Aimed long and direct. Now it's Welbeck. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Ivanovic. And it's Ivanovic. Willian. No, he didn't quite meet it right. Oh, that's great stuff. Exactly what he's all about.
Well, he's certainly a player I'd be more than happy to watch. Tactically, he's almost impossible to stop.
Cahill.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Now it's Costa. Tries a through ball. Hazard! And the ball's come out. Looks to thread it through. It's Oscar!
Oh, the ball in at such good pace on it. I think the cross was an absolute peach. Oh, look, they should have reacted to that quicker. You know, still he was helped by the fact that the marking was so poor.
Hazard doing well down the left. Now, what are his options? Forward it goes. Now the pass. Cuts it out. Cahill. Matic. Willian. Ramirez. Mertesacker did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Chip through. That's beautifully weighted. Welbeck. And it's Sanchez. Can he deliver? Tries to cut back. Ramsey cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Well, he appears to be singled out here as the enemy.
What about it? Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance, it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Remy, Ramirez. And he's made certain that won't get through. Alexis Sanchez. Oscar. That's Piliqueta. Now the cross. Ramsey. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Pedro! No mistake! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Deftly done. Oscar. And it's Walcott. Mesut Ozil. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Good save, he got a decent fist on that. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Kieran Gibbs tries the route one option. They've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Remy. That is that. Well, it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't...